Hey guys, this is Andreas from SmartLink B2B Solutions. We are a cold email outreach company that specializes in script writing, lead generation. We also build custom cold email infrastructures and audit email deliverability. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about cold email sequence strategy. Let's get straight into it. Our sequence's length should be 4 emails maximum, and email 1 and 2 should always perform best. If the case happens in which email 3 outperforms email 1, we should move that to the top of the sequence. Also, another tip would be avoiding long sequences because this leads to spam reports and outdated targeting. We should take our time and refresh our lead lists and restart with updated messaging for effective follow-ups. Now, when addressing large markets, we should always use shorter sequences. That's from my experience. For massive markets, keep sequences short. If no response after the first 2 emails, you should better spend your time focusing on new leads instead of persistent follow-ups. There's always also the opportunity cost. Following up with unresponsive leads waste resources compared to finding new engaged prospects. I've also left you the sequence structure here. You can look over that. In email 2, we should add more context. We should expand on how you can help and include details cut from email 1. It should start with a personalized intro line. Then you should explain your offer with some added context and a similar CTA to email 1. While in email 3, we want to get any kind of response by making it easier for our prospects to engage. We should use lower friction CTAs and always change our value proposition. If email 1 focused on time saving, we can try emphasizing cost saving in email 3. As a structure, we should start with a personalized intro line, referencing also our previous outreach. We should find a new poke the bear question, provide different social proof, and use a lower friction CTA as said. Now, email 4 is the final touch point. We should signal the sequence's end while offering to connect with a more relevant contact. Our structure should look like you should address if the issue is relevant. You should ask if there's someone else in the company that's better suited for this conversation, or you can mention another team member by name. Now, if this is the case, do I have to follow all of these recommendations? No, you should always trust your own data before anyone else's data. If you have a script that is already performing well and is missing some of these guidelines, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to completely change it. Now, I wanted to show you an example of a sequence. Here we have email 1. We went over email 1. In the previous email, we should always test with new angles, new scripts, new subject lines. And we should always use spin tags in order to not send the same email twice. Now, step 2, the first follow-up, references our previous email, add some more context and a different social proof. While another variant of this is I wanted to reach out to see if you'd be interested or if there's someone else at your company more suitable for this conversation. Then we reference our first email. Just to recap, I'm reaching out to a couple of companies in Europe. We recap our first email, and then our last email. I wanted to reach out one last time to explain how we can help you get in touch with your ideal customers daily. So we signal the end of our sequence. We provide another social proof or context, and that should be the end of our sequence. Now, if you have any other questions, please just let me know. You can book a meeting with me. You find my link here in the guide, or you can just leave me a comment in the YouTube section.